F28, why did my boyfriend, M31, call me out in front of his coworker like that? It was 2 hours after his shift, and when I came home he was talking in hushed tones on the phone. He saw me and immediately hung up. I asked him who he was talking to, as I normally do to start casual conversation. He just said, work. So I inquired further to make sure everything was okay, as this type of curt response was very out of the ordinary for him. He then explained that it was work asking him if he was going to a work dinner, which was the first I heard about it. I asked about it a bit more and he became very defensive. He then showed me his phone to prove it was work, and I saw literally 8 calls back and forth from this work friend within the last half hour. I asked if he was going and why they seemed to have discussed it so many times. He said he didn't know, and then again defended himself and said he would call her in front of me to prove he's not lying. I immediately started stuttering, saying that no, he didn't have to do that. And then before I could try and stop him, he was already calling this girl. I sat with my jaw dropped as he put it on speaker and proceeded to call this unknown female coworker. She answered in a giggly tone and said, "You better not be calling to tell me you aren't coming to the dinner after all." Then he cut her off and proceeded to ask this girl to explain why she was contacting him, because his girlfriend was upset that they were talking and he needed proof of their convo. I literally sat there completely stunned in silence as this girl defended herself to me despite the fact that I never asked for any of this. I'm completely humiliated, as this girl he works with knows a lot of people I grew up with, and I can't even imagine how uncomfortable that made her and what she'll tell others about how I'm a crazy jealous girlfriend when I'm absolutely not. Why did he do this? Please help. He cut her off and phrased it like that so she would know that you're in the room, so that she wouldn't say anything to get them caught. They're playing you. The coworker knows he's cheating on you with her. He was so over the top so that she would stop talking about their upcoming date and start with the cover-up story. He did it to make you feel guilty when he was the one doing something guilt-worthy. He is going to cheat with her. That was a setup to let her know that you are on to them. She knows he is using the work dinner lie to get to see her. He is hooking up with the coworker and she knows about you. No need to feel sorry for her. Otherwise he wouldn't say work dinner, he would say he's meeting friends from work at location. All you needed was a location to see for yourself. He said work dinner to exclude you from coming. Nah, that was hella suspicious. You aren't the one who should be embarrassed. He should. Honestly, the whole thing sounds shady. He did it because he has something to hide. He said that to her so he could warn her you were listening. Red flag. Red flag. Red flag. He did this because he's cheating on you. He called her and cut her off before she could flirt with him, informing her that you could hear the conversation. Then she'd know not to say anything incriminating about their affair. Literally, he only called you out so she'd know not to say anything that made it obvious that they're either in the flirting stage or are already sleeping together. And she already knows he's taken, so don't bet that she'll stop sleeping with him if you look for evidence and confront them. Sorry. Up. Because he's sleeping with her or hoping to. Come on, you can't be that naive. This is an inappropriate relationship and he's likely cheating on you. Girl, don't be naive. They're playing you. Oh no honey, that was a twisted, gaslighted, guided conversation. He is messing with that chick and that dinner was a personal dinner, not something they are working together. This is why he cut her off after the little telling of what she said, so that he could warn her of what to say. VC he's hiding something, and that was his way of appearing to placate your supposed accusation. When, in fact, it was his way of giving this woman the heads up and looping her in that you are now asking questions. Totally Seuss. Ask your friends at their work! Exclamation mark. I bet they know more! Exclamation mark. Girl, no. You're old enough to know the answer to this. They were playing you hard. They both just made a fool out of you. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. Break up, you are being played. I would be gone before he got back. He purposely humiliated you. Oh honey, come on. He's placing dots everywhere, you just got to connect them. She knows about you and was covering for him. It's why he had to cut her off before she could keep talking. Get all the proof you can and then leave. You deserve better. Who's going to tell her? He managed to let workmate, affair partner, know you were onto them while managing to make you think you were crazy.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.